went from being a healthy third-year med student to being sick in ICU at UPenn. And when we did the lymph node biopsy, we found particular features that give you the diagnosis of Castleman disease. At the time, I remembered hearing it once in medical school, but I really didn't know what this disease was. After about 15 months, I walked out of the hospital. I started having all of my symptoms come back. And I just was in complete disbelief because I couldn't believe it. I said, I've already been treated for Castleman disease. I've been feeling so good, this disease can't come back. I was on a drug that we thought was going to keep this disease away, but it did come back. And again, I had to fight for my life. My liver, my kidneys, and my bone marrow shut down. That's when I realized that if I didn't get involved in accelerating research for the disease, that I was not going to survive. That the medical field knew too little and still knows too little about the disease for me to have any fighting chance against it. So I first started working with Arthur Rubenstein, who was a former dean of the med school when I was a med student at UPenn, and we came up with a concept for the Castleman Disease Collaborative Network, which we founded in 2012. We started working with researchers at Penn and around the world to figure out what's being done right now, what research should be done moving forward. And pretty quickly we observed major hurdles within the biomedical research space. Lack of overarching strategy, limited collaboration, inefficient use of funding. And so these are really business problems. These are organizational problems. They're not hurdles that you're taught in medical school how to overcome. I decided that after medical school I didn't want to go to a residency. I wanted to actually do an MBA because I believed that an MBA would provide me with the skills that I needed to try to get over some of these hurdles. And since I've been at Wharton, I've been incredibly surprised, grateful that it hasn't just been me gaining the skills that I've needed, but actually I've been able to get the Wharton community involved. The courses that I took at Wharton, everything from managerial decision making all the way to marketing courses and certainly healthcare courses, have given me a toolkit and a set of tools that I've been able to use and work with my classmates to try to move forward research for Castleman disease. We're literally applying exactly what we learned from our operations class for how do we overcome the bottleneck in this process of getting samples from Japan and Norway and Arkansas to New York. And so we're using operations strategy to pull these samples together. And so we've actually looked at the steps we've taken with the CDCN and applied course concepts to evaluate were they the right decisions, were they the wrong decisions, and moving forward, what do we do to be as efficient as possible? So we're taking what we learned in the classroom and we're able to apply it right away to the CDCN. And the Wharton community has taken on this mission and this fight along with me.